Okay. And I acting right today. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me see now. I act right today. Yeah. You don't stay on. Don't stay on, baby. What's going on, y'all? This is your girl Shay. Thank you for hitting the button play. So it's been it's hard to hell. I'm gonna put this back on if I go back to working out. But what's up, country ghetto? Let me see. There's a link if you want to come into the chat. Lock up, man. What's up? Yeah, I had to fix it. Fix it some kind of way, child, but it is what it is. But what's going on, people? Okay, so thank you for everybody that checked in last night. Go ahead and check in the last video from last night of me and Sexy Mother Trucker chopping it up. Shout out to the Queen for coming on again. I forget a noise. I'm at a shipper, but we came on kind of late, y'all, so you have to go back and watch the replay. But your girl getting better. Okay, on the low board. Hope y'all hear me. Let me know if y'all hear me. If y'all don't hear me, so I'm getting a little bit better with it, picking loads up. I'm trying to stay clear of North and South Carolina for all the shit that's going on right about now. What's up, Johnny on the flip side? How you doing, baby? And what's going on, y'all? So I'm trying to stay clear of North South Carolina because your girl Shape could not be out there trying to fight to get no goddamn diesel. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to try to fight. I've been seeing way too many clips sent to me and shared to me trying to fight nobody, get no damn gas. I ain't got time. Okay, even though the freight looks lovely going that way, looks very tantalizing going that way, your girl Shape is not going that way. Okay, uh, I'm good. I'll eat something else. So yeah, so if you're thinking about going to what's it called? I mean the rate I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm learning the freight lanes, at least here. Um I was surprised at how much freight is moving into Texas. I mean, I knew freight moved into Texas, but not to the magnitude that I thought and I see that it's moving into. Um so I learning myself. I've been trying to make sure I don't I guess I'm trying to make sure I don't over exaggerate myself when you're picking off the low board, like you don't want to overwork yourself and then don't see the reward. I don't want to sit up here and have to run myself a whole 3,000 miles still and still only see like the same amount of check. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's been like the main thing I've been trying to when I tell y'all that I have a difficult time in picking myself and dispatching myself and picking the right lanes for myself, it's not really a joke. Your girl Shape is not doing it for content. Um, it's not exactly what I thought it was going to be like. Um, what's up, Deacon Terry? Oh, no, welcome, sweetie. You know, you get on my nerves sometimes. We have to get on you and anything like that, but I love you. I get to get on you, beaver. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I it's a different challenge for me to make sure I stay on point and then make sure I keep communicating because we don't have actual access to actual brokers. I think those here is like it's only for hazmat loads and particular type account type loads. Like when you're on the regular side of it, I thought about doing a few things so I can get a better percentage. Um, because right now I'm only getting like 66%. So yeah, kind of going fast. Yeah, yeah, lock out. I appreciate it. But I missed the show. Yeah, we all missed the show, but hopefully he'll be coming back soon. You definitely gonna see more ladies come on. I'm definitely gonna increase my game up on my equipment really soon. I just ain't had the time to focus on it because we always worry about the money and everything else. Um, but no, it's just when you picking up the low board for me, is that you just have to make sure you're not wasting too much of your time out to see the money you need to see because like they had a bunch of loads that was paying going out of Houston or Baytown or Paris, Texas, going into Oregon or into Portland, Oregon, and yeah, I started to jump on it and I hit the button to inquire about it, and I hurried up and I turned around and had to cancel it. Right. And I had a phone call saying you still want to take it. And I say no because there's absolutely nothing coming out of Portland, Oregon. Like it was paying $6,000. I think coming from Paris, Texas, going to Portland, Oregon. But I would have been stuck sitting there, y'all, for like maybe like a whole another 2, 3 days. Because I put in a second date and a third date and all that kind of stuff. And it didn't show absolutely nothing going that way. So I was trying to like teach myself not to be big at it when I see a certain number and really, 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 really do the math. You know what I'm saying? Because you just look at the number and just take off and run with it. You mess around and not utilize your time. And then before you know it, the week's over with. Just as sure as it was Monday yesterday, now it's Tuesday. Before you know it, it's gonna be Friday. So you gotta really look at and utilize your time. It's not the same thing when it's mileage. I guess because either way a damn goes, the company's gonna rape you some kind of way. The only way you're not getting raped is if you have your own authority. That's the only way you're not getting raped. So I guess this whole thing's like a learning curve, and then me possibly bringing in a second truck. We talked about the last night with Sexy Mother Trucker. I'm definitely going to keep. Another thing is too is I'm starting to make sure I keep a certain amount of people or a certain caliber of people encamped around me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about shape. So now I will be a while for me. Oh, it's not gonna be a while for you. Going to go get it 4,000. You got your own 30. No, not yet. Not yet, baby. Right now we're gonna see about my own transportation right now with my own equipment right now. Um, and shout out to the guys over my AEL situation because I guess because I'm so close to paying it off, I guess it's trying they they're trying to help the girl. So praise God for that because some people have had complete horror stories in a leasing and they get too close to the ending of their leasing and it's total chaos. You get no assistance, you get no help. So by the grace of God, I did get that help, y'all. Because y'all know, shit, I was on the verge of just saying chuck and deuce and being the hell on by by my damn business, honey, and doing something completely totally different. Okay, but it's been a challenge. Still, it's not like what I thought it was. Okay, I thought it was gonna be me seeing buku money. But what do you expect when you see like a mega carrier? Um, and like that, and you know good and well they're not really breaking off like they need to break off. Like when you look at their low board and they breaking up what they need to break off, that's what you really should be getting paid right on the low board, but they give you a percentage of that. So I really feel like when I look at it and I think of the math on it, and I can watch those videos of people that's in the same areas as me with their own authority, I feel like really I'm only getting paid like maybe 50% of the load. You say what you want, you say what you feel about it. I just feel like that's what it is. We only are getting paid like 50% a year. Uh, Going to go get it. Not yet. That's the plan this year. That's the plan this year before the year's over. We go get it 4,000. What's going on, babe?
What's going on, Shay? What you mean you thought you was gonna come over on the percentage side and make bukus of money? What?
Well, y'all wait. Wait, hold on. You one of the main ones.
But see,
You were the main ones that talk about. Oh, I make all this here. I see this here. I don't go this here. I'm gonna go that there. So I thought, shit, I was gonna see a big bag. I thought I want to like a $5,000 pay
but
home, take
but
home
see
all
the
the
thing
time.
about it though, Shay, is you got to learn how to work the system. Like I told you on
Mm,
that last live, I, you
mhm.
shouldn't be touching anything less than $2 a mile. If you happen to go uh all these miles and you not getting anything out of it, then what's the point?
Mm.
You're defeating the purpose.
Man. I mean, they be getting you though with these 6,000. It's like it's three loads now that's still on the board from last night, going from Redmond, California, going right into Houston. Right, and I be like, damn, but my little regular ass damn truck, I don't trust it. Taking it out their way into the fucking desert. You feel what I'm saying? Uh, and then the fuel surcharge was like $400, which I thought was kind of shady to do, because it's like 2,700 miles. So how you gonna give a fuel surcharge for $700? I mean, 2,700 miles. So I'm like, really? But the
Yeah.
low was paying 7 bands. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they feel like it's 7 bands ought to do it. But fuel out that way is like $5 to $6. What's up, Brandon? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard. I'm listening. I
Yeah,
want to cut you off
yeah.
now.
So I'm like, really? So I'm trying to make sure I keep it right now. For the first time since I've been here, I booked myself on 3 loads. Because I'm
What
telling
Well,
you right now,
what company you at though? If you want to
I don't
get it
want to
out.
put them up. I don't want to put them up on online. I mean, I've seen them, but I don't want to mention their name on here.
well, like shape. I know where you at. You know what I'm
Uh huh.
saying? But the thing about it is, on the percentage side, it's totally different from working on the
Uh
mileage side
yeah.
because, like, say for instance, this load I'm on right now. I'm in Seguin, Texas, and I'm going to
Uh huh.
Muskogee, Oklahoma.
Uh huh.
It's uh, it's 400 and some miles, and it's paying me $1,300 for 400 miles.
Mhm.
Now, what would I would have been making if I was on the percentage side? I mean, on the
Shit.
mileage side. You know what I'm
Make
See,
saying?
half of that, half of
see
that.
for
But
me,
at least you would know. See, right? See, this the biggest thing that kills me, CG and Brandon, is that sometimes on some of these loaded, I give you what the fuel surcharge is. So at the same time, you may not make no damn money.
Well,
That's
but
the
see,
thing. You may not see no
that's
damn money still.
that's
see
the thing
for
though.
me,
That's
for
on.
me though, he said he getting 1,340 miles. To me, in my area, the way I run in Northeast, that's cheap free. I'm not putting a load
Mhm.
40 miles, $1,300. Are you crazy? I'm not. That just be my market though. I run Northeast, PA, Maryland, New Jersey, New York. I run all that. So I'm gonna get
Mhm.
different rates. What you gotta understand is
Mhm.
the rates and location where your truck is. No, for
Okay,
me,
but
I
see,
don't like
Brandon,
putting on.
you can't half relate that because you in the Upper East End. Everybody in the Upper East End knows
Yeah,
that's a different
I'm in the
ball game.
Midwest. I run the Midwest, like I said, for just a little over 400 miles for $1,300. That's you looking at $3 a mile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, but I'm not going out of my circle either, though. You know what I'm saying? Because
See,
I got a
this
Uh.
particular
brother,
circle that I
I
run
get,
in.
I give you a example. No, this a good Lord, kind of Lord that I went 200 miles, 2 days ago, $1,600 for 200 miles. I know that's a good rate, but see, y'all ain't get that in the Midwest or the South though. Cause the
Yeah.
South, everybody be cut. But you got this thing too. I come on authority, so I'm getting the whole cut, the piece of the pie. There ain't nobody taking no cut, 20%, 15%. I'm getting the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So my
You
Mhm.
getting
loads
that?
ain't
You getting
chopped
that?
up. Go ahead.
Okay. Are you dealing with the shippers directly, or
Nah,
how
Yeah.
are you
Yeah.
finagling that?
Yeah.
I got a broker I deal with,
Okay.
Coyote.
Okay.
What's the
Okay.
broker getting?
Yeah.
See,
I,
that's the thing. You, it's I mean, not to knock your game or anything, not to
Mhm.
discredit anything, but just as well as I do, that broker ain't doing it for free.
yeah,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah.
gotta understand, Coyote is a big brokerage. He's not an independent broker. and then Peter Brooks the one took advantage of you. He showed what he
Uh-huh.
did. He like Kyrie last time they made only like $50 off me. They don't make that much money because I know when to be and how to bid on load. You know, so I
But you
mean
said
I don't.
you said you getting the whole 100% though.
Yeah, I am. I'm out. Everything's mine. My money's not cut up. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So you gotta understand. People last start, yeah, it's a good company, but you're getting a 35%. And you running way more miles than me. I'm on about 600 miles a week. You know
What's
what I'm
up,
saying?
Mandisa? What's up, Father D?
So,
Yeah, but see, but I'm trying to get to that. But see, like, even if so, they have to be cutting off something. Even with that load coming in to Houston, I saw last night in Redmond, California, they cutting off more than what they giving. See, they only
yeah,
going
and
to give that 66% of that.
another thing, say, stay away for the big gross loads. But anything lower than 8,000 and 9,000. Trust me, it's some bullshit with the load.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime a broker paying $8,000 to go 2,000 miles, it's that load got some bullshit. It's a bullshit area where ain't nothing coming out. Trust me, I know.
Well, Houston got freight coming out. It was coming right dead in H-Town.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I say,
I
shit,
mean,
my little regular
there
ass thing. Like
there's
I be
always
wanting to go get it, but I be scared to go get certain. I be scared to touch certain freight. I just not booked myself, y'all, going in 3 loads back to back because I was too scared to do it because I'm just not really getting down to pack to knowing what the hell I'm really doing. You get what I'm saying? Because my first load, I think I did over 1,000 miles. I think it only paid me like $800
well see
for my
shape, and
first load.
that's what I was telling you before. On this percentage side, yeah, you may be only getting 66% of the load, but see
Mm-hmm.
the thing about it is now it's your time that matters, not the mileage. It's your time now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because anybody would rather do percentage over mileage any day. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Whether
I
you
didn't know
go,
that first load. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, CG and Brandon. That first load, I said, shit, I could just stuck to mileage and probably could do a little bit better than what I
yeah,
normally
Yeah,
do.
but see the
but
thing
shit,
is
you know
though,
what?
Shay.
I ain't gonna knock you about that. You live, you learn, though. You live, you learn. You know, you want your
Mm,
own authority.
Now,
This could be a good learning curve for you. You know what I'm saying?
but let me put this out there, Shay, because I'm gonna tell you right now, and any serious truck driver will tell you, you know what I'm saying?
mm,
When you out here chasing the dollar, then you're gonna lose every time. This
mm.
is a type of industry you gotta want. You gotta want to love this industry. You gotta have some type of love relationship with this industry. Because if you don't, you're gonna fail miserably.
Mm. Oh shit, I think I didn't pass that. Y'all didn't see me go through hell and back on this truck, so I think I didn't pass that. I think most women in my situation would have been walked off within six
True.
months of being in this equipment, and if they
But
didn't
see, the
really love
thing
what they
is,
do.
you doing it because it's what you love to do. Now, you
Mm,
know, uh, chase the dream, not the money.
mm-hmm. That's what we all trying to do. We all trying to chase the dream, which is what's get behind the wheel. This truck is supposed to do.
Right,
Truck
right.
is supposed to make you achieve your dreams, but shit, can you get into the right position to do so?
But you just said yourself at the beginning of this live stream that you come over the percentage side expecting to see these big the big money. The, the thing about it is it's gonna come. You just have to be patient enough. And to be honest with you, to be
Mm.
completely honest with you, you're not at the right company to do that.
You don't think so?
No, ma'am. I
You don't
know
think
so.
so? You know
I
so?
know so.
Oh my
You should try to
God.
go
Because
to
like I said, I know the place that you're talking about because they started out right across the bridge from where I live at. So I know the place.
Mm-hmm.
They've been struggling for a long time.
Mm.
Uh,
Going to get 4,000, say you got to get your hazmat. What I got to say about that? I guess that mean the
it,
only way
it,
you can get real money is getting hazmat. I
no,
guess what he's saying.
I don't
no,
got no,
you just
I
got to
don't
be.
got,
I don't have a hazmat either. You just got
I
to
don't
be in
got
the right
that
place
shit.
at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got no ass. I ain't getting that.
And it just
Man.
depends on how hard you want to work it. You know
You
what
should
I'm
try
saying?
L12 shape. L12 lets you put you on lows. You get 80%. They get 20, and It is what it is. I heard they do good over here. Like Josh over there with a leaf truck. He said he do good. So I'm guessing you probably do good too over there. Uh,
Yeah, I want to get my own authority, and I want to get my own authority. Have a second truck really soon. So it's just like with everything I discussed with Honey last night. With her truck getting abandoned, that kind of has me on the nerve a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have a whole lot of manpower around me to help get this thing popping. I'm doing everything solely myself. So that kind of what has me like I can cop a second truck now. My leasing company don't care me getting a second truck now if I want to. It's just
Yeah.
that I want to have my authority first. I don't know if that's a bad idea or not.
no, further for you get authority because I got my authority. I've been having it for like 10 months now. Before you
Hmm.
make a
But
move in a truck, check it with your insurance company. 'Cause
well,
sometimes you
Shape.
got new authority, you can't add trucks like that.
But see, this is the thing, Shape. Like I told you before, when you talked about getting another truck before,
Hmm.
get get you some time in on this side of the game before you get you another truck. Because if you get another truck now and you're not seeing what you thought you was gonna see, what you think is gonna be when you get another truck, and now you got two trucks out there not seeing what you thought it was gonna be.
Is getting slowly into passive income. That's what the game is really all about. We talked about it last night with Honey on like passive income is the A game. Well, I guess what it is, I'm tired of having to work my ass off just to see a decent check. I'm in my 30s. I've been working for forever. You feel what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
it's time to get to a point where the most working I do is conference calls, meetings, and me maybe working half a day. Like me working from 9 to 1 or some shit, and then going home. That's the A game. It's 2021. You don't know when our last day gonna be here. And this is fidgeting and worried about this and worried about that. It's just time off for that for me. You understand? And trucking, I stepped into this thing almost going on 6 years ago, wanting to
Hmm.
change.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Well,
saying?
I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. I totally get it. But at the same
Hmm.
time, though, it's just one of them things that you know there's
Yeah.
money out there. You just got to put yourself in the right area.
Yeah, man. Mandisa say nah. I guess she's saying nah too. I know she's saying nah too, mama. I
She's saying no to you getting a second truck right now. That's what she's
don't
saying
know.
no
Eh,
to.
I don't know what she said too. Laugh out loud. No, I'm asking, do you have one? No, I don't have hazmat. Going to get it for 1,000 sets. It's easy, baby girl. You'll just be just fine. Don't say that. It ain't that damn easy. It
I ain't
ain't that
got
damn easy.
hazmat. I don't have
Shit,
hazmat.
shit.
But
Don't
see,
say it ain't
the
that damn
the
easy
reason
now.
the reason why I don't have hazmat because I don't want to have to put up with all that bullshit. Especially when you out here on these highways, hazmat loads, you got to go through every
Mhm.
damn way station, this, that, and
Mhm.
the third. You can only go on certain highways, all this. Man, ain't nobody trying to do that.
Mhm. Man, it ain't worth it to me. It ain't worth it to me. What I'm
It
scared of is open freight, but open freight is the biggest lane.
ain't nothing wrong with open freight.
Shit, man, that deal. I guess what really bothers me the most get messed with DOT. That's the biggest thing about open freight. It's not about getting out there sweating and strapping nothing down for the most part.
You know
It's
what?
DOT mess with you. They figure out ways to mess with you. They pull you in the damn
Nah.
way station all the damn time and all kind of shit. But
Yeah,
I
but see, the thing
know.
is, though, if you know what you're doing, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, they ain't got nothing to do with it. You seen what I went through in Michigan. I didn't do nothing wrong.
If that's Michigan,
So that
though.
kind that kind
You
of
was
scares me.
you was already out of your comfort zone being in Michigan. And let the truth be told, I mean, not to say anything against Michigan, but at the same time, you ain't gonna catch me up there. But
Baby.
shape, it's gonna get better. You just you gotta figure out the way to work the system that benefits you.
Baby. Man, I'm trying. I'm trying, like I said, I got myself on three load because they been gave you the option to book yourself on three loads, CG and Brandon. But I didn't feel so comfortable. I didn't know half what the hell I was doing. You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And they have the option for you to go up to over 200 miles. And unfortunately, I've had to go up to that 200 miles to get picked up. So,
Yeah.
and I'm like, is that all that it is into the open freight? Because I have to realize this though, and somebody had to tell me I'm on an in-house load board. I'm not on the actual spot market.
Right, right, right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, am I really, really, really getting the game and really getting the experience here? That's the thing
No,
about it.
no, no, you're not.
What's up, trucker, the Jersey, the trucker?
Yeah,
What's going on?
yeah, because you're
Am I
dealing with
really,
they load
really,
board.
yeah? Am I really, really learning how to dispatch? The only time I ever had to interact with a broker was I was at SRT, and that was only on particular accounts. I'm talking about talking to a broker every single day, negotiating what I ought to get paid. I'm missing out on that experience because the way things are set up here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hmm.
So that's like that. That's the only little gap between I think I'm missing out on. You know what I mean?
When I trucked out here last year, got my authority, I didn't know how to put loads or nothing. I just trucked out here head first. I come home
Mm,
over like, bro, how you put loads? I just caught on. He said, bro, you figure it
mm,
out. I figured it out in 2 days, man. I started booking crazy loads. $5 a mile, $6 a mile. I'm still getting that now, though. Like I said,
mm.
I'm on the East Coast, though. The East Coast pays way more than what the South pays.
Not for what I'm seeing. Not for what I'm seeing, baby.
Well,
Some of
I
that,
do flat.
some of
I
that,
do.
some of that coming out of PA, I was looking at it like what?
I'm
Some
Yeah.
of
gonna
that
say
coming
this.
out of Philadelphia, some of that coming out of New Jersey, some of that
Dog
coming
food.
out of New Hampshire. Yeah, I like,
This
yeah,
the
the
whole
heavy
thing
shit
about
too.
Northeast. You can get money going out there, though, but you're not supposed to leave to get money. I don't never
Now,
leave in Northeast. Ever.
but see, that's the thing too, though. Like you just said, you don't ever leave the Northeast. See, I'm all over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I know
See, yeah,
for
yeah,
me, the Northeast is in my area.
Uh,
yeah.
The Midwest is my area. That's where I need to be at. That's where I stay at.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
like
keep
you
it
said,
moving in the Northeast.
comfort zone. I live in Virginia, so Northeast my comfort zone, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I stay up there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm going to Florida tomorrow, but I'm just gonna turn around Northeast. I run it for like, oh,
I mean, it was dead when I went in Beach City, Florida. It was dead.
yeah,
And then
I'm putting it tomorrow.
I talked to another driver that drives. She's a female. She picks from the low board from the spot market, and she said Florida got plenty of loads. So I'm like, but why is it showing me this?
Yeah,
And over
Florida
on your
market.
side, it's showing you that. So it's like, really, I don't want to go and be sitting there because of what I'm attached to, and I have to work what I'm attached to. It's hella money getting paid going in there though.
Oh yeah. But
You
see,
know what I'm
that's
I,
why
saying?
I feel like
that's
you're
why I
doing
always
double.
make sure when I go down into Florida, I always get a good paying load going in there, no matter where I
Mm,
go. And then I
mm.
always make sure I got a load that's going to keep me that goes from, say, Tampa to Jacksonville, because I know once I get to Jacksonville, I can get a damn good load, paying load coming out of there. But I have to get myself up there
Yeah,
to get it.
yeah. But what kills me is, you know what they need to stop legally, and I didn't think that's one negative thing I'm going to say with the company I'm with. How is it that they can legally have you go pick the load up and tell you where it's going to pay you somewhat, quote unquote, and then not show you the fuel surcharge?
Well,
That's like
that's
one
why
of
I
the
was
biggest
telling you.
thing that kills me. Like, they need to abolish that shit. I'm
That's
saying it
why I
right
was telling
now
you.
online.
That's
They need
that's
to
what I.
abolish that shit, not showing you what the fuel surcharge is going to be. Because they can sit and
But
say, well, you spent $600, we're only gonna pay you 100, and they've already gotten their damn merchandise. They've
but see,
already got
Shay,
they're
you can
gonna
go
make their
find
money off
out.
their shit. You
You
feel
can
what I'm
go
saying?
find out what the fuel surcharge is for the day or for the week.
No,
That
when they have it a certain kind of way, CG on the low, CG and Brandon, it goes by customer. The customer will choose the customer chooses the fuel surcharge coming back. And I didn't fucking know that in orientation, nor did you get told that when you're on the phone with a recruiter, right? So you can bump the fucking dock and they get their shit where they gonna make millions of dollars off of, or $500,000 off of, and you got to wait until they tell you what they feel a charge is going to be. And I have not liked it there because I think on 2 of my loads I realized very much of overfueled. And when they gave me my fuel surcharge, it was on like $100. I think I spent like 400 something on fuel.
Yeah, but see, that goes back to what I was saying before. You got to know what your truck can do, what you're capable of.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me, I got my stuff down to, a science. What my truck can do, how much fuel I'm gonna need for this many miles. You know what I'm saying? So when they do come out and show me, say what the fuel surcharge is, okay, well, yeah, I got this. You know. But like I said, you gotta know what your truck can do, what your truck is capable of.
Man,
see, I keep track of all that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you can keep track of it, but the company's only gonna pay you so much.
Well, I mean, I get that. I get what you're saying.
If you got to do 1,000 miles, my truck for 1,000 miles, I'm gonna spend close to 500, right at 500, or right past 500 for fuel, depending on where I'm going. Right? If they only gonna give you, we're only gonna give you $150 of that, you're missing out on more of your money. Damn it. You're missing out on more. You're missing out on more of the money that you could have made into your pocket.
Yeah. But it's just one of them things. You got to be willing to what you're gonna settle for. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's all about what you're gonna settle for. I mean, because I was looking at 3 different options when I took this load, but the other 2 options would put me in promising areas. So. You know what I'm saying? I can barely hear you. Can you hear us? Hello?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I think somebody was trying to call her. Somebody done messed up the line.
Gotta restart herself what's the StreamYard.
We can barely hear you. Staticky. Can barely hear you. Yeah, a little bit.
Why is it so low?
Huh?
Why does it sound so low?
I can hear you now. I can hear you just fine now.
Mandisa. Okay, going to get it 4,000 says, as long as Corona, you'll be fine with your own authority. Just make sure all your ducks are in a row before you start it. But see, how do you get your ducks in a row? We normally have charity loads come out of what that mean, baby? What does that mean? Okay, want to get it 4,000? Say, girl, you better get some of that PPP. Start your own authority.
Right. No, I mean, Shape, you just got to get.
I'm not messing with none of that stuff. I'm not getting none of that stuff. You got to pay that stuff back. I'm not getting none of that stuff. I'm doing my stuff, but just planning on working my ass off and planning on working my ass off, get my credit together, and that's how we're gonna do that. I don't want to get in trouble with none of that stuff.
Well, for the time being, you're just gonna have to get with a decent company that's gonna treat you right. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I forget my what I'm missing DoorDash, honey. I'm sitting here. They're not gonna load me for like another hour.
I'm surprised. What's her face didn't tell you about this company?
All right, past.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't tell you about this company.
All right, fine. I'm gonna need some food. I sit a whole nother hour. Like an hour and a half. I gotta sit a whole nother hour. Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah,
I feel you.
have you been looking at any other companies?
I'm not. Back up. Hold on, CJ. Say something, CJ.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I hear you, baby. But it ain't connecting me back. I don't know what's going on, but
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
okay. But I'm gonna finish live now. I'm gonna eat my food, and hopefully, we can get things popping off as soon. Get heading that way. I'll be heading my way here to Alabama. So
Alabama.
hot ass damn Alabama. Now looking forward to my goddamn truck. AC on. You feel me? They had to come out my wig, and then we come to push my ears hurt me all damn time. I don't know what's wrong with it. I ain't gonna be worried about it. We gonna keep on doing what we need to do, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks to you again for coming to the live. Thank you, Brandon Trucker. Thank you so much for coming in, honey. Appreciate the love. Like, but subscribe, comment down below. This is the girl state.
Later.